Zone was the first real hard trad route that I did, so that was sort of just a big step up from everything I'd done before, and you know, quite a leap both mentally and physically.
I think his first route was Cluser Klein. His first ever route.
What do you mean?
His first ever route led. Yeah, but he's only done about 3 routes. And it's only really the last couple of months he's got some confidence up and started going for stuff.
And physically, it's probably about 8A as a sort of sport route, and then quite poor gear, and you sort of throw in the head games.
I'd never placed hooks before, and they looked, you know, reasonably good to me. So I remember just, you know, setting off. I guess not really giving the route the respect that it deserved. Got up to the hooks, felt a little bit tired, but just carried on anyway. Got out to the arete and something just didn't feel right.
No, I'm off. You alright, Neil? Yeah.
See, the thing was, there wasn't a lot of slack there, and see how close, you're only like 5 or 6 foot off the deck. So like a couple more moves up.
Should have put a shorter sling on.
Yeah. A couple more moves up, then that could be ground fall, couldn't it?
Kind of nervous. I know I can do it. When you're up there and you've nearly finished, you get so excited that you've done it, that that's when you fall off a lot of the time.
Yes.
Like, I knew the zone. I knew basically before I set off, I knew I could fall off it on the crooks and be okay. I think that's why I fell off the first time, because it was like, it felt a bit hard, and because it was quite sweaty and quite greasy, and I just sort of gave up because I knew I'd be okay.
Right, you're off. Good job. Skills, Joe.
How did it feel?
It felt nice. It felt really cool, really calm. Just seemed to flow on it. It was definitely the right day.
It was a pretty hairy moment. Sort of opened my eyes almost to the possibilities of, you know, what could happen. Whereas before it was not really any question that I was going to climb the routes and it was all going to be fine. To climb better if we've got some gear, even if it's, you know, really terrible. It just seems to relax me a little bit more. So I thought, you know, I'll place these, it'll all be fine, you know, I'll go climb to the top, everything will be fine, no worries. Never really thought, you know, I considered falling on something. The gearing knockers, a pecker and a rope. The feeling when you're sort of halfway through a move and you start to, you're no longer going towards the hold, you're dropping off, but essentially you've fallen off. Just had enough reach to hit the hold and sort of stop myself before ending up at the bottom. And looking back, I was quite out of my depth, and I was really lucky that nothing bad happened. So I mean, a part of it was probably for recognition, definitely at the start, because you know, oh, if I climb a lot of bold trad routes, people think I'm cool, kind of thing. But then, I suppose after you do a few, you start to get that feeling a little bit, and it's, I don't know, it's maybe a lot of sort of, you know, adrenaline sports. You sort of chase sensations a bit, but there's a lot of other, you know, aspects to it. Nowadays, I just kind of more just do what I want, like for fun, and I think it, you know, puts stuff into perspective a little bit. I sort of stopped doing bold trad for a bit. The next sort of hard trad route I did was Equilibrium, probably after that. The whole day I was climbing really badly on the route, and I almost decided not to go for it. And then to end up on the route, on the above the crux, on, you know, supposedly the easier climbing, and the move that I knew that I needed to get my foot on first go, where I always fell off it on top rope, and to have my foot slip. During the climbing, nothing else matters. Hitting the last pocket on Equilibrium, suddenly everything came rushing back into focus, and like, you could sort of see other things and you hear all the people at the bottom. It was really, really mad. He was just so focused on one thing for such quite a while, and to it to be over and have, you know, such a distinct finishing point as a, you know, big juggy pocket you've just done a hard move to, and it's, you know, it's all over, and it's really intense. It was nice, big bit of relief. Everything's feels very happy and light and refreshing for a few days. You almost feel empty, like you've got nothing that you're focused on anymore. It's just, you know, there's nothing to really care about anymore.
That's fucking awesome.